You now have access to Hit Pass.
Y'all know what this is already. Early morning, getting ready to go do another hood pass on my way to Watts, California. Holla at the homie Bronco. Y'all stay tuned. Don't trip.
What's up? It's the Broncologist on Hood Pass to give you a couple of hood stories and shit.
That's what's up. Hey, bro, before you get into your stories, can you tell the people why you chose to do it? You agreed to do this with me?
First off, I agreed to do it because anything that you got going on, I'm going to support it 100%. And if I can add value to it, then that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, it was me. It was a young nigga, man. I was a young frontliner and shit from the hood. And we out in the world and shit. Me and my homies, it's about 7 of us, 8 of us, something like that. We out shopping. We in Compton at this time. So at Compton, at the Compton swap meet. We in the swap meet. We park. We pull out. We get out. We moving through the swap meet, doing different shit, going into different vendors and shit like that. T-shirts and shit like that. Boxers and, you know, a few pair of khakis. Just different little shit. New rags and, you know, different little shit. We hit a couple corners. We go to the little jewelry thing. We in there, you know, for a minute. We start walking down the aisle and shit, leaving one vendor and shit, and we hook the corner and shit. We run into a pack of PIRU'S. Oh my goodness. The whole time though, me and the one in the front, I recognized him right off the bat. He recognized me right off the bat. The one in the front is my cousin. We first cousins. He's smiling, I'm smiling, but we trying to save face because the homies don't know. My homies don't know that's my cousin, and his homies don't know I'm his cousin. They just think they done ran into some CRIPS, and we know we done ran into some PIRU'S. Right. But we all got the F hats on. We got our blue and F hats on, brown F hats on. They got red F hats on, red P hats on, and shit like that. We kind of recognize the symbolism, but it's, you know, 2 different cars. Shit blue, they shit red, they shit burgundy. My cousin though, I'm like, what's up, blood? He like, what's up, cuz? You know my homies looked at me cross-eyed as a motherfucker. His homie looking at him cross-eyed. We hugged the shit out of each other. They looking cross-eyed like, what the fuck? So we turn around, smile at him, and let him, man, this is my cousin right here. This is my relative right here. We all shake hands and shit, make friends. It was my cousin Bootleg and one of his best friends and shit, Pooh, and it was a few of them, and a few of my homies, Ron Dog and Grump. It was a bunch of us, but everybody still knew each other and got acquainted after that type of shit. And when they seen each other out in the world after that, they remembered from that situation, and it was never no funk or nothing between them. And they would always check back in every now and then. I ran into so-and-so, bro. I remember we was in the swap meet when we was young niggas, and I'm like, yeah, you like, man, you remember that shit? He like, yeah, they remember me too. I'm like, that's some good shit. So with that being said, it's funny how what you think, sometimes your circumstances will make things a certain kind of way when really it really ain't like that. Cause that's my real cousin. Got the same grandmama, same granddaddy. You know, my mother, his mother's sisters. Right. They grew up in Compton in the fruit towns. I grew up in Watts in the fudge town. So it's you know, your GPS location sometimes have everything to do with nothing.
Real shit, man.
No.
Real shit. It's one thing you said in your little story, bro. You said make friends.
Yeah, the motherfuckers.
I haven't heard.
Yeah, motherfuckers make, because
remember that? Yeah. No, that was a thing to say.
When you young niggas, you make friends. Yeah, you go make friends. Some niggas' friendships ain't available though. You know, they'll make their friendship unavailable. I ain't fucking with you. Ain't from the hood. I ain't fucking with you. Right. That's a bad attitude to have. So a lot of us, when we young niggas, we suffer from attitude adjustment. We got attitude issues, man. I had them.
Right, man.
We all had attitude issues and shit. That's the root of the shit.
You ever thought about, in that situation, if that wasn't your cousin,
all the time,
what would have happened?
All the time. I kind of got a good idea, but after that situation went like that, I really don't know, because it don't always go how TV think it's gonna go. Right. How TV tell you it's gonna go, it don't always go like that. That my instance, it didn't go like that, and it happened to be my cousin at the time. But since then, throughout life, it have been situations like that where I'd have been the only Crip at a certain situation where it was all red rat. And I hear one Ricky, one crowd, no nothing. So I was understanding while I was growing up that it's not who you is or where you from, but it's how you carry yourself with these things that you taking with you in the world.
How you is.
Yeah, how you is. You know, is you fucked up? Is you conniving? Is you backstabbing? Do you got ulterior motive? Are you sincere? You know, are you decent? Do you have a bit of class about yourself? Or is you just the scum of the earth and don't nobody fuck with you, which is why you over here?
You're now exiting Hood Pass.